Hey, it's Peter with ConversionLife.com. I'm continuing to talk to Dr. Craig Hazen, the author of Five Sacred Crossings, a novel approach to reasonable faith. And Craig, let's talk about the five sacred crossings. These five sacred crossings, they represent the uniqueness that Christianity has versus other religions. How were you able to weave these five themes throughout the book?
Yeah, let me give you an example. These crossings appear in the story in kind of a mysterious way, but really they communicate the grounding of Christianity. Let me give you an example. Crossing number 3 really captures the idea of salvation being free in the Christian faith. Now, we know that, of course, but do you understand that that is unique in the whole history of world religions? The idea that salvation is free, that God is giving it to us, that it's coming from heaven, from Him, and it's not about human beings climbing some ladder in order to please a real tough deity, but it's a loving Father reaching down to us. And in the book, I actually use a famous painting by Rembrandt, the Return of the Prodigal, to illustrate this. The idea of the prodigal son, somebody who basically cashes in his inheritance and goes to a far-off country, squanders it, and then wanders back to his father. And the father rushes out and loves all over him, gives him everything. That kind of story could never take place in Islam. It could never take place in Buddhism or Hinduism. It's unique to Christianity. That idea of a loving Father reaching down and offering salvation to us is unique to our faith.
So Craig, one of your five sacred crossings talks about spiritual knowledge. It springs from within and from without. And I have really no idea what that means. Help me understand that a little bit more.
Well, you really need to read the book to figure out what that does mean. It's presented in a mysterious way as if it came from a Cambodian tribe in the mountains. But really, if you want to grasp onto real spiritual truth, it's not just about something that goes on inside of you see, as the Zen Buddhists would teach, or even the Mormons, or many Muslims. Ultimately, it's about what goes on inside of you. But we're claiming as Christians that it's objectively true, that we can know this outside of ourselves, that Jesus really did come back from the dead, demonstrating Himself to be the Savior of the world in time and space. We can know this, and we can investigate it and know it to be true.
With apologetics, Craig, with truth, with comparative religions, there's always seems to be a win-lose scenario. Someone's always trying to win an argument or beat the other person. But Five Sacred Crossings really brings a conversational approach to the table, more of a discussion. So how does Five Sacred Crossings really allow the reader to adopt this conversational style of apologetics?
Yeah, clearly it's not a book that tries to set out concrete answers. There are answers involved in it, but it allows a true conversation to take place. And the main character, Michael Jernigan, is like a master at this, a master at facilitating intense dialogue over the most important issues that people have in life. And I think I concentrated in writing this book on not showing that there are pat answers. There are answers, but they're not the kind of answers that you would expect from somebody who reads apologetics textbooks. In fact, in certain places it leaves you hanging. There's a lot more to explore. This is a first step in a great journey towards religious truth.
Again, Craig, thank you so much for your time. We're really excited about Five Sacred Crossings. And again, if you want to download a free chapter of the book, it's available right now on ConversionLife.com. Craig's going to be blogging for us, doing more videos, so check back real soon for more from Dr. Craig Hazen.